Hello students, let's read the problem. And it says, graph point P on the number line below. Which of the following best represents the value of point P? Okay, so we're looking for a number that is on point P, which is right here, right? And it is on my number line. And we're trying to find out which of the following numbers, A, B, C, or D, represents the value for that point. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the answer choices because honestly that's gonna give us a huge clue. Now if you want to, we can look at the number line before we even go down to the numbers because that will give us a very good idea what kind of number am I looking for, right? So if you notice the number here, it's 7 and this number it's 8, right? And I also see a number in the, not a number but a little space in the middle, right? So we are gonna say that that's halfways, right? And between 7 and 8, what number will be halfways? 7.5. Okay, so to the right, I will have numbers greater than 7.5. To the left, I will have numbers smaller than 7.5. Think about money. Think about money. Maybe that can really help us. I'm looking for something that is what? Less than $7.50. Is that right? Okay, so keep that in mind because that might be a huge clue. So let's look at the answer choices. And you might need a calculator for this, right? Because we have a lot of square roots and that's going to be really important for us to get it. So letter A, go ahead and get the calculator if you have one. Even your phone, you know that I learned that in your regular phone, if you tilt it sideways, like on the longest side, right? You will get a calculator that gives you more features than the regular calculator. Yeah, that's awesome, right? So maybe you can do that even if you have a phone with you. Just find the regular calculator, put it sideways, and you will see that you have a lot of more keys that you can use. So letter A says square root of 62. And if you input that in the calculator, we get something that is an approximation of 7.87. And of course, it has more numbers, but I'm going to leave it like that because I'm thinking about money, right? So that will be $7.87. But I'm looking for something that is less than $7.50. You see how we can get a huge help here? So that's more than $7.50. So I can see that that's not going to be my answer, right? Okay, because this is more. What about letter B? That symbol is pi. So you can write something or you can put something like this in the calculator, like 2.5 times pi, right? And we're using pi because we want to make sure that we get all the digits that comes with it. And that would be, and I'm putting an equal sign, but remember that this is an approximation. So if you feel more comfortable putting like, kind of like these wiggly lines, right? It's good because this is an approximation of those numbers. And that would be 7.85, and it has a lot of more numbers. So in terms of money, is that less or more than $7.50? It's more, right? But I'm looking for something that is what? I'm looking for something that is less than that. Very good. So let's look at the letter C. Okay, letter C, if you input that in the calculator, now some of us might say, oh, Miss, that's a 7.35. No, we're looking for the square root of that number. So you gotta take one more step, okay? Be careful with that. And that will give me an approximation of 2.73. And of course, it has more numbers, so we're just gonna have the dots. Those dots means it keeps on going and going and going, right? Okay, is that more or less than $7.50? That's less, right? But it's a lot less than $7.50 because I'm looking for less than $7.50, but more than $7. Do you see my blue lines? So that's more than $7, but less than $7.50. So that's like way, way too little. Is that right? Okay, what about letter D? What is my approximation for this one? Well, this one is 7.34. I'm not rounding, I'm just using the first two digits after the decimal, right? That's $7.34. Is that less than $7.50? Yes, it is, right? This is less than $7.50, but more than how much? Than $7, right? We're thinking about money, right? Very good. Therefore, that will be my answer, right? So the answer here will be square root of 54. That goes right there. Okay? So the answer for this will be letter D. Very good.